Hey everyone, what goes on? Mad Attack here, and welcome to a new web series that I call the Top 5 web series. This is a series where I talk about any top 5 things that I like, and the first episode I'm going to do for this new web series is the top 5 movies of 2017 that I enjoyed, that I actually have here at my house right now, because I have the DVDs right here, and I'll be picking them up, each one, to show you what my favorites are from 5 to 1 in order. So without further ado, let's get started. So my my number 5 option for best movie is Cars 3. Now, the reason why I put Cars 3 at number 5 for me is because I did like this movie. It really, it did show a lot of encouragement from like the first movie did. Just like when Doc Hudson encouraged Lightning to care about more than just himself. Just like in this one. He encouraged this little yellow car right here. There we go. That little yellow car to be what she wanted. So that's my number 5. Let's go on to number 4. So my number 4 option for the best movie of 2017 is Transformers: The Last Knight. Now, this movie, I didn't know. Once I found out this was the last movie of the franchise to be directed by Michael Bay, I don't know if they'll do as well with the 6th movie. Plus, they have a prequel coming out directed by Travis Knight, and the prequel is mostly focused on Bumblebee. So hopefully the prequel does alright, but also hopefully the 6th movie after that does alright, because if it doesn't do good, they might stop the whole franchise. So let's see, without further ado, let's go on to number 3. My number 3 option for best movie of the year that I have here at my house is Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Men Tell No Tales. I liked this movie because not only was it the 5th iteration, but it definitely showed a lot of key points to the whole series in general. Because turns out this girl right here was actually not an orphan. She turns out, these are some spoilers, just so you know. She was actually Barbossa's daughter, but he didn't realize it was her until he said her last name. She said her last name, so that really shocked me. Barbossa has a daughter this whole time, and he never mentioned it at all until now. Like, that really surprised me. Moving on to number 2. My number 2 option, now this was hard to decide between my number 1 and number 2, but for number 2 I would have to go with SpiderMan Homecoming. This was a pretty good movie. It's actually a better Spider-Man movie than the old ones with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, especially the one with Andrew Garfield. I mean, that guy was, I think, 28, 30 years old when he was playing Peter Parker. And like, he looked way too old to even be playing a 15-year-old kid. Because I heard that's the age in the Spider-Man universe that Peter Parker was when he got the powers. So, and then like Tobey Maguire, he was in his early 20s, but he didn't look young enough to play a 15-year-old kid. So this one with Tom Holland, best Spider-Man ever. Now, as I have currently heard, there is a sequel coming out to this, but it takes place after Avengers 4 mostly, Avengers 3 and 4. So, and I heard a rumor, I don't know if this is true, but I heard a rumor that Stark Tower, or the Avengers Tower, the old one, is going to be made into Oscorp. Apparently Norman Osborn will buy this building to make it into Oscorp, which will probably bring in a lot more new villains for Peter. So can't wait to see that. But my number 1 option I saved for last And I actually have it over here instead of over here. So be prepared for what my number one option is. My number one movie of 2017 had to be nothing else than Power Rangers. I had to say, this movie was pretty good. I mean, after all those TV series they ever did, this one kind of relates to the Mighty Morphin series, which is the original one that came out. Now, even though Tommy Oliver didn't appear in this movie, I hear he's going to probably be appearing in the sequel, along with Lord Zed. So that is going to be a little surprising. And I can't wait to see that sequel. So like I said, Cars 3, Transformers, Pirates of the Caribbean, Spider-Man, and Power Rangers. Those are my top 5 movies of 2017 that I have here at my house. And I have to say, hopefully 2018 will be really good. So that's all for now in this episode of Top 5. And I don't know what I'll be doing for the other Top 5 episodes, but hopefully I'll figure something out. So that's all for now, and as always, if you like this episode, just hit that like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see all you dudes in the next video.